think I would have enjoyed Castles and Crusades a lot more if it was
A little bit faster.
a little bit faster paced and more, just a little bit more my issue with it was just that all I could literally do was just attack. I was like, all right, well, I guess I swing my sword.
Yeah.
I was a
Yeah.
barbarian guy, whatever it
Yeah.
is, berserker, and it's like literally all I could do is just swing an axe. It's like
Yeah. Yeah.
blade, point. I was like,
Yeah. That
but
wasn't limiting.
yeah, we were low level too, so you can't really. That goes hand in hand with that fast paced thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That is true. There's benefits and downsides to it, kind of. But I think I prefer fifth edition a little bit better. But I did like that. I think it was pretty cool. Some of the stuff in that game was really cool. Like some of the way that that system worked was actually pretty slick.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. I really like 3.5 because you could metagame so stinking hard, and you put all your points into one thing and just completely annihilate somebody because of something. Like I maxed my dexterity, and it wasn't just dexterity; it was like a, I don't know, a certain point in dexterity. But I was a quickling, and so I had like really fast speed. So what I would literally do is, because you can break up your combat in between your movement, so you can go 10 feet and then attack somebody and go another 10 feet. So what I do is I was a rogue, just full on rogue, and so bonus action, dash, and so I ran up, sliced the guy's legs so hard.
All right, the cave falls in and kills you all.
Oh,
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
what cave? That's a dexterity saving throw, and I missed. Anyway, yeah, I just literally I could take minuses to hit, and I'd be like, he's like, well, it might be a -10 to hit, and I'd be like, but if I hit their Achilles heel, incapacitated them. And he's like, oh yeah, for sure. If you cut their if you have enough damage to cut their Achilles heel, then yes. But as soon as if you fail this, then they're going to be more wary, and it's going to increase the hitting. And I was like, all right, bet. So I took the -10 to hit, and because 3.5, you can use metagame so hard. I just ran in and sliced this guy's Achilles heel because -10 was nothing. It's insane. It was like a higher level boss, and I just ran in and sliced his Achilles heels, both of them.
Yeah. I remember even for the version that I went through was only -3, so I didn't
Ah,
went too heavy with it. But it's just scary because it was hard. You start doing crazy stuff with your weapons.
yep.
Like super badass, and just it was
I will also like I'm metagaming in in the campaign, so I will also be probably chopping up some stuff down the line.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I had my guy for the basic hero deal because I like to kind of set up the skills and one shots them
Oh yeah, for sure. You will be able to hit people on rep. By the way, I just rolled a nat 20 on my saving throw, which means your bonus just shit.
Well, it's BS, so whatever. All right. All right. You ready to do this?
I guess.
All right. All right. As you open your eyes, you can see that light is streaming down through the cracks in the ceiling. So you know that at this point it is daytime outside.
Oh,
Your direwolf puppy is lazily laying in the corner, um, chewing on what looks like a human femur.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get up. I believe I have that.
You do.
Let me go ahead. Yeah, I'm very peckish, so I do. Yep. I'm gonna take a ration out of here. So 2 to 3. And I'm gonna drink some water as well. So need to fall as slack as I can.
I don't think you need a ration this early.
I mean, I probably will actually here soon. Isn't one ration a day, basically? I mean, I know that I'm pretty sure it is, but it should be your only source, but you can survive on one ration a day for a while. I believe, but I could be very wrong.
How do we know that?
I've just taken.
So there was somebody that was trying to help me with that one time, and they were saying that water is such a different thing because you have to have at least like 8 cups or something like that of water per day. Anyway,
Which equals 20 liters.
yeah.
Yeah, so I have two water skins, by the way. That actually balance.
Well, I don't know what the number is, but it was at 5. My water was at 5.
All right. So a ration equals 1 day equals 2 pounds of food.
Yep.
So you better ration up.
You need 1 gallon of water per day.
Yeah, that's what I think. I'm holding freaking 5 pounds of water.
Oh, you're heavy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm actually, I am heavy.
If you drink any less water a day than a gallon, then you automatically start leveling exhaustion.
Wow. Don't want that.
Well, I'll drink most of my water. I have two water skins. I figure if I got to go eventually, half a gallon ration.
Um,
So 8 cups, 16 cups.
Dude, I have lots of leather on me for some reason. That's like, I've got 2 leather Actually, I have 6 leather armor. That's what's weighing me down. I've got 60 pounds of armor on my person.
I carry about 150 still.
150.
what are you carrying? A leather what?
I don't know why, but I have 6, 6. I have 5 and 2 total.
Nice. You did pick up some of the guides on how to get water though. So
All right. A water skin is a half a gallon of water.
okay. Well, I have to drink 1 gallon of water every day to get 2 water skins.
Okay. All right.
Kind of weird not having a sheep running in this thing.
Hmm.
That's insane. That'd be crazy. A goat is a different story, but not a sheep. Yeah, I think I took it because each pair of leather armor is worth 10 gold pieces. So I've got 50 gold pieces of armor.
I've got enough exactly to settle my next 2 scenarios.
All right.
I've got 3 precious stones that are worth 15 gold pieces each.
All right. Okay, well, it's up to you what you guys want to do. You're in a room with closed doors, so
I'm gonna target area because there's a
Absolutely.
there's an exit option too.
I'll roll my little makeshift drop that onto my back. And I have no clue what the agenda is going to be. So,
I like how
um,
most of them are besides me.
yeah, yep, yep, you're right. We need to figure out what's all this about.
What's the mod on it?
You're expecting usually king, spelled C-A-I, probably a great because now we have a environment with them spelled king as in king sugar, or king money.
what are you talking about, Willis?
The dire wolf. It's named Kane, but it's spelled C-A-N-E.
Yeah.
But I think you're meaning C-A-I-N-E.
That's good.
Nice. Easy fix. All right. So I am gonna just.
Do we have a similar
Oh
race?
yeah, we do have that map. You have that map. I don't.
I have it. All right. So
Please.
check for traps. So
I think I'm gonna go this way. Uh,
how do you do check for traps in this game?
Basically, if you're in a room and you check, you can see most of them. But like specifically, if there's like a chest or whatever, then you would probably need to do it, or a door or something like that if you wanted to.
yeah, you have to say it specifically. So like when you go into a hallway, usually you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna check for traps." Well, you're looking for generic traps, right? So it is really up to the DM. But like some traps have like, well, if they have perception of this or higher, then they're gonna see. So like you have a passive perception. My passive perception is 15.
Whoops.
There's another one, I believe. I want to go down in the thing. Can we go down there? Can we just? Is this the hole?
It is, but it's got a weird thing. I was trying to fix it really quick, but it's not letting me. Yeah. Now can you go through it?
It says closed typically.
Now you can go through it.
Closed. Oh, now I can.
Okay.
So this is down. This is down in that altar room.
Correct. Yes. And you enter in there. Are you like running in, or are you kind of going in? Because you remember there is traps and stuff in there.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That has some stuff in it. Um, yeah, I walk in, but I stay away from those like dragon heads and things like that. Like I don't go anywhere around those guys. And as I go downstairs, or not down the staircase, as I go up here, I'm gonna be searching if there's any like movement. Um, so I'm not like too concerned about anything so far. I've done like investigation on this house as part of the plan anyway.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So going in there, it's empty except that uh, there is Kynrath's body still on the floor. Um,
Yep. All right. Well, I'm gonna not touch Kynrath's body, and I'm gonna skirt around it. And I believe we didn't go this way, did we?
Right. I don't believe so.
Because we came from.
We didn't go up those stairs down into this room.
Did we go down these stairs?
Absolutely correct.
yes,
That's what I
that's
thought.
yep. That's where the dragons are.
Okay. Yep. I don't. Yeah, I wanted to go around. Is this a bridge? What is this?
Um, yeah, so that's a bridge over the top of looking down into a cavern area. Um, not real far. Basically, you're up like 10 feet.
Can I see what's down in there? Because I know, like over here, I know these probably look guys are used to
Yep.
it. Right here, there's like a wall, right?
Yep.
I kind of, I don't remember this place ever very well either.
Yeah, you haven't ever been there. So
Yeah.
so looking down in there, um, you can see that there's some broad steps across the room, kind of like where your pointer was, um, and it appears to be the like an entrance to that area. Um, it's made out of stone, natural stone. The cavern is like below is carpeted with a profusion of fungi ranging from a few inches high to nearly as tall as a human adult. There,
Jeez, fungus?
yes, there's two fungi pathways. There's two pathways between the fungi. I'm sorry, that lead through. One on the right and one on the left.
Jeez.
I think we should, because if we hop down there, I mean, we are wearing robes, so we have some cover.
So
There's
that,
nothing there either.
well, on the other side, you kind of look down over there, and it is also fungi over there. Um,
Yeah, I don't know if it's smart to go down there. Maybe we're in trenches there.
sleeping on that side, you can see a colony of bats.
Hmm.
You,
I'm gonna continue across this river and watch you move these bats.
Which are your next choices?
Uh, I don't know, man, because there's some crazy fungus that start screaming when you touch them. So I'm gonna. Is this light that I'm seeing right here? Yellow area.
yes, it is.
Okay, as soon as I see the light, I'm gonna kind of try to soften my footsteps. I'm not gonna try to hunker down, but I'm definitely gonna try to stay in the shadows. I feel like if I'm hunkered down, I'm
That actually is kind of wise. Since you're crouched down on the sides.
Um, yes. So go ahead and roll.
okay. Roll. That's all right. I don't mind. So I'm gonna kind of like walk up and like go this way, and then I'm gonna try to peek here if I can.
Okay. Um, already. Just a second.
Now remember, I do have the robes on. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to peek.
So you look in, and there's cobalts everywhere. They're like, why are you taking the food? And another one's like, food. I didn't take your food. They're just kind of squabbling amongst themselves, but none of them are paying any um, attention to you. There's thin mattresses of straw covered with badly cured furs, and it smells really bad in there. There's small beds that line the outside of the room, and there's rats and small lizards scurrying all around the floor. There's food scraps and moldy wineskins littering everywhere.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna motion uh for Bruno to come handle this. Anyway, I'm just gonna kind of just walk out and yeah, there you go. Uh, anyway, as I turn the corner, uh, I go, does anybody have some wine?
Clearly startled, the kobolds all look at you, but immediately they're like, "Oh, yeah, yes, master. We have wine. Wine." And they kind of like starting to look around and like trying to pick up different half-empty bottles laying all over the place, and they're brushing off the dirt and grime off the tips of them.
Okay. I grab one of those bottles and I hand it back to Bruno, and I go, while I'm here, I thought that this cavern was abandoned with foot soldiers. Why are you guys still here?
We're guarding it, master. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Are you guarding the dragons? Or are you guarding something else?
Uh, you should know what we guard, master. We're going by your orders.
Not my orders. Uh, see, I was gone for a little bit, and I came back. I've been filled in a little bit, but I don't know everything. That's why I thought this was completely wrong.
we're here guarding the eggs, of course.
Yes. Okay. Yep. All right. Well, makes sense. Continue on. Good job, guys. the continue on.
I'm gonna. We're out of range on this particular one, and I'm gonna send them to bring those eggs instead of
Ooh,
using the
that was a great idea. Jeez. All right. Yeah. Okay.
There
Yeah.
we go, the count.
Yeah. When we're ready to take off. Okay. Uh, I don't know why I can't see this. All right. This time I did not sneak. I kind of just rounded this corner. Is there anything in this room?
Yes, there is, but this is kind of a pain in the butt. This is the only problem I'd say. All right, flickering lights. This chamber contains four kobolds and a winged kobold. Um,
Okay.
they're kind of in the upper part of the cavern. Um,
On that little plateau
yep,
on the stairs.
yep, and you can tell that like the lower part is where cultists conducted rituals to create their guard drakes. And anyway, and then there's like little things that you can tell that they had used to house their creatures. Um, the ledge over there is sharp, 10-foot drop off, wooden stairs descending to the right, which you can see. Um, a cage made of iron bars surround these steps to the height of 10 feet to prevent untrained drakes from escaping up the steps. A key hangs on the peg at the top of the steps. There is a rack along the southwest wall that holds um, implements used to training the holds different things to train the dragons, long poles, lassos, etc. There's also leashes and collars. There's mock weapons made of wood, human-sized dummies stretched out and are across the floor. They're stuffed with straw. They all have ridiculous expressions painted on their faces.
Huh.
The lower area, however, is heavily shadowed.
Hmm. It
And,
would be my guess after seeing the collars and the stuff to make those drakes that they would be down there. But I don't know for 100%. So I say we walk in like we own the place. I don't know, but walk in like we're owning this and just kind of make our way immediately to the stairs as fast as we can. It's just kind of scary because I
so
think that the
just
upper part is more.
just to be clear, it's the lower part is what you're in. I mean, I'm sorry. The lower part is where you're at and the
Oh,
gate.
we're in the upper part.
Yes, and the gate is
Oh,
right there.
okay. Never mind. Never mind. That
Yeah.
makes a
So
lot more sense.
so
I
there's a
was
lot of there's a
thinking,
lot of kobolds around right there, but
yeah,
anyway.
okay.
And
So
I
I
can
literally looked at that map
I can put it
and
out
I
there. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just delete these because it's hard because when I put them in the combat tracker, just for the record, when I put the guys in the combat tracker, then it just throws them in. I can't put them on the map unless I put them in the combat tracker.
then that's a problem.
And then
Maybe you
like
should just tell us.
and then I got to delete them back out of the combat tracker if you like don't fight them basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Mhm. Yeah. All this is irrelevant. You don't need it. Just tell me.
Okay. So yeah, you're standing amongst the kobolds, but they don't. They're not. They're not acting like. They're not acting like Yeah, they're not minding you there because they just kind of looking at you and kind of almost keeping their heads ducked.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of walk up to this ledge, but kind of on Gotti, like my head held high, and I'm gonna look over. Is there Are there actual guarding drakes being trained right now?
So um, when you look down, what you see is
Maybe not being trained in anything else, you said.
you see three young guard drakes down there. Not really paying too much attention, but they are down there.
Okay. Yeah, I back away and I kind of snicker a little bit. I know I'm kind of acting out of character from all the other uh, cultists, but that's okay because getting a personality within ranks is totally fine. If everybody acts the same, I don't know. I feel like it's fine. I'm gonna back away from the edge and I'm gonna kind of like snicker to myself and I'm like, that is not my expertise. And I kind of shuffle my way around the kobolds, something like that, and like carry on and make my way over here. Is it sloping downward through here?
Uh, yes. So this. Okay, first you need to address what you're doing with your dire wolf.
It's following me.
Okay, because when the dire wolf walks in, the kobolds are all going to start screaming.
Uh huh. Okay. Well, we're gonna rewind time just a minute. Oh, what? Well, when we peered over the edge, she probably was just mad chilling with the dogs.
Yeah.
We'll just say as soon as we saw them walking in this area, she probably was mad. Um, this is right after I said, "Well, carry on," and then I hear a bunch of them screaming, and I like whip around, and I'm like, "At ease!"
But master, there's a wolf in our ranks.
He is trained, as long as you don't touch him, just like these drakes here in the cave. Are you afraid of them after they've been trained?
But
Is your training not sufficient?
but master, we're hungry. We could eat the wolf. It's just a puppy.
I I was kind of like smiling and like cheerful as I previously was just kind of had that cheerful attitude. And as soon as they said that, uh, my smile and all the jeering kind of nature leaves me, and I, in as mean as a tone as I can, I say, there will be no such thing, and I'll roll an intimidation check.
I will. I'm pretending to look like a servant, or I'm
Just a companion, not necessarily a servant.
yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
more like a companion. So I'll be involved in that. I'll bring my axe and like ready to do some intimidation checks.
Okay.
You just got a 10 movement. That would have been awesome.
Okay. So they look at you, not extremely intimidated, but they do look at you, and one of them's like, I guess we could just eat Dove.
I suggest you go to the barracks and get yourself some wine or some bread to satiate your hunger. And with that,
Yeah.
But he's semi-trained, but he's definitely still a puppy.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, you're got him under control. Okay. So as you're walking into this room, right,
Yep.
you can see that there's dead bats on the floor.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Um, when I see the dead bats, was I able just to see that with passive perception?
yes.
That was
Yep.
okay. Good. All right. I'm gonna immediately stop and kind of like hold my hand out for Bruna, and I'm gonna whip around, and I'm gonna point at the nearest kobold,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell him, I'm like, you, speak up. I'm new here. I was recently recruited as an assassin, uh, for our lady Tiamat. And is there something particularly deadly about this cave? Because it seems like the bats don't like it so much. And I kind of gesture toward the bats, like all over the ground.
No, it's just that victims of Sturgis. Just too many bats. Look at the ceiling.
And I do. I follow his instruction. I look at the ceiling.
When you look up, the ceiling is carpeted with bats. Um, and I mean, there's not much space up there. And
Uh,
and anyway, Cobalt looks at it, he's like, best not make too much noise. They do get kind of wild during the days.
huh, makes sense. I look back at the cobalt and I go, it would be wise, if you're hungry, to eat some of the bats. Population control might be in order. And with that, I immediately start speaking very quietly. In fact, as quiet as I freaking can.
Okay. All right. So mostly on this side, the mushrooms aren't on this side. It's pretty clear. There's a few that are just kind of wildly growing, but this isn't where definitely you can tell like the other side is where they're cultivating. Here they're not cultivating them so much on this side. Um, just you need to roll your stealth check.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Bruno to do the same. You gotta be quiet, man.
Stealth isn't very good. Oh, so you know.
No, it's alright, man. Do the best you can. Oh,
Okay,
alright.
Arian, you walk through, and the bats don't seem to notice you at all as you're walking through. Bruna, on the other hand, all of a sudden a major racket starts to happen. A blinding cloud of flapping and squeaking rodents fill the air.
This could be not good. This is where we don't really have tools. Like, both you and I are not medical users.
I'm going to um, I'm gonna like dig up my throwing axe
Oh, God. Yeah?
and I'm gonna cut my hand off
What?
with the throw it at the closest kobold. Get them! And then I'm gonna like
Get down!
and then I'm gonna move over, like cover my wound up really quick and like walk up with a piece of land.
Okay, where are you gonna be at when this happens?
Where I mean, I was in here.
Yep.
Like, being honest, I was probably somewhere in there. Bruno's probably happened all pretty quick.
Okay. So you flick blood at the cobalt. Hundreds of bats flying past you attack the cobalt.
Yes.
That was dirty.
These bats are opportunist bloodsuckers. Wow. Um. Okay.
All right, do we have like an action that we can do before the combat starting? Like, because I would like to do something fun, but
Yeah,
if I'm
just
allowed.
40 feet. So they're all flying like.
Bro, sturges are not just bats.
Well, I know they're not. They were amongst the bats.
Yeah, he said that they're just fatalities from sturgeons, but sturges, but
Okay, so they're all like flying this way fast, and the ones that were there are all like were close enough. Are already attacking the cobalt covered in blood. Yes,
all right.
and the other kobolds are screaming at you, or not at you, but at the mess. So,
Let's do this.
okay, let me just get it set up for you.
Combat here was better than attacking us.
I mean, it was definitely an
Okay,
option.
okay, that's where you're at right now. So yes, you can make a movement as because they're all flying towards the kobolds. They're doing that automatically. So that's kind of out of combat, but you can make a movement along with them, and then you would have to be in order of your uh,
All right, and these are flying, so I can get them. I'm
initiative.
gonna sneak back just a little bit, not very much, because mostly my action consisted of taking out one of the leathers that I have, leather armors, and they're for human-sized people. Now, dwarves can't necessarily wear it because they're girthier and longer, but I'm gonna try to just throw some of the open leather armor parts, which has the seams and stuff like that. And so the open leather armor, I would just try to throw it over Bruna, and right there, that's all I got. That's all I got. So I'm just gonna toss it 10 feet away, away from him, and I'm gonna kind of just do as minimal words as possible. I'm just gonna be like, not on, put it over here. I gotta go backwards. You can start. Oh, I guess I gotta roll initiative.
In game or out of game?
Yeah, I failed.
So we need to roll initiative.
Yeah, it took a lot. I was more concerned about Brad or Bruna. Sorry, more concerned about Bruna getting that leather armor.
Yes, understood. All right. Bats attacking the cobalt, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What do you take damage? Is some damage or is isolated? Let's see.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hit roll.
Yeah, just a 1d4 would be fine. Oh, Wow, you really cut yourself. You cut yourself at maximum just to. All right, I did it.
I'm gonna tell game that I know actually won't be able to
Okay.
so
Okay. Like like this corner or like back.
um that corner is good as you go.
Okay. 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 Just getting ready for whenever he gets here.
What is this screen?
What is it?
What
It
is
it is a unidentified flying creature that basically is an opportunist. In this case, it's an opportunic bloodsucker.
it's kind of like a madman horse.
Yep.
Attached. Okay, so what have you ever heard of the monk?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So these guys are supposed to work.
Yeah, they're good. And then you can get the pellets like hickory or mesquite or whatever. Mm-hmm.
Bring them out locally, so traders kind of know where to sell them. Because very big on
Alright, bet.
Um,
so
large bat and an oversized mosquito.
Nice. They look like oversized mosquitoes?
Yeah, so it's between a large bat and an oversized mosquito.
That's funny.
It's
Yeah,
a,
so they literally are bloodsuckers, but mosquitoes. That would that be insane. Large bat sized bloodsucker.
yep, yep. Okay, you're back, so we can start.
Yep.
All right.
I'm playing D&D and I feel like it's Wednesday. It's not good. I got a 3-day weekend and I'm enjoying it.
nice.
I wow, they look disgusting.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
should I put the post it?
That was a good idea.
know why that. Hold on. Okay. I don't know why that didn't work. Okay. All right. That actually missed. So, okay. Something's failing. That's great. It's not a. It's not. Okay. That one slams its uh, beak-looking thing into the cobalt and immediately starts sucking its blood. All right, Bruna, it's your turn.
I'm gonna two things. They're not attacking this guy. Just but they're not attacking this, right?
Nope.
Great. um, since they're not attacking this, I'm just afraid to be careful with this. Stealthy, carefully around the corners.
Okay.
Waste a turn to attack.
Yeah, I really. I think we need to try to get that in this situation, but that's me.
Okay. I suspect this frustrates me. Blood conversion. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. Yeah, yeah. Gain 7 points to attack with that hit. All right. First hit.
Okay. You hit. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, it's failing because there's something wrong. So just close that up and then, um, yeah. And I'm gonna have to just tell you for tonight that hits. So and then just roll your damage and it'll add it to him.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. So you smash it out of the ground and it just explodes it.
All right. I'm gonna attack with that. I tell Kane to attack.
All right.
Swing.
Okay. All right. Kane goes and jumps up. That's really annoying. Hits And you immediately see it just disappear, and he like kind of just eats it. All right. Um, all right. Cobalt 3 runs forward. He's going to attack the one that missed. He's going to attack it with his dagger. Wow, that's really, really annoying. That hits. Well, it's also you'll see what happens. It's gonna bring up a big old thing in the screen, and you have to close it out. It's basically saying that it's messed up. Anyway, all right. So that one instantly die. He hits it with the flat end of his dagger and just smashes it, and it hits to the floor. All right. This one's gonna come over and tries to grab it and pull it off of um, his friend, but fails at it, and so he's just tugging at it as it's still buried in the winged cobalt. All right, young Drake number 2 comes over to the gate and starts slamming into the gate. All right, Stirs number 2 on its way. At this point, it just is starting to see the closest blood and tries to attack Kane. Um, look at Kane's AC. All right, that does not hit, so he misses. All right, winged cobalt. Winged cobalt's going to reach down and try to pull it off of him, and also does not get it off. He's yanking and yanking and cannot get it off of him. All right, 5 is going to attack Bruna. And you're going to have to tell me what your AC is, because this isn't doing it automatically. Okay, so
Jeez, no, no way it hits.
that doesn't hit.
You have an AC of 19?
Well, I have really good. I have pretty good AC.
All right, another guard Drake gets to the fence and starts pounding on it.
17 Constitution.
Okay. This one's going to attack Bruna as well. He misses as well.
My AC is 15.
Okay. This one's going to try to attack Bruna as well. And misses. All right, Cobalt Full's gonna run forward, but that's as far as he can get.
And he's worked his way.
All right, this one's going to attack Orion, but misses. And Orion, it's your turn. Orion, it's
Oh
your turn.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. I guess we're getting rid of the population now. Alright, I'm gonna whip out my dagger and my comma, but like I said, because I don't have dual wielder feat, I believe I don't get to add my damage nor my dexterity to the hit. So I'm just gonna I think it's just a base roll, like D20. Because you don't have proficiency. Anyways, alright, so I'm gonna put the comma poison in my right hand, my thumb, and then I'm gonna just put a dagger at my foot. Um, alright, and they're both on point. Okay, so I'm gonna target Surf 4, since he's standing next to me. That tried to eat me, right?
Yep.
And let's see. I'm gonna first attack it with the comma of poison. And is the error also affecting your rolls and your pluses to those rolls?
No, it's acting. It's acting just fine. It just doesn't. It just doesn't know if it hits or not. That's all.
Okay. Because for some reason it's turning every single one of my uh, attacks to ammo,
Oh.
and then it's saying that I have no pluses to roll, and the damage is completely normal.
Hmm.
Like it's really weird. I can send you a screenshot. You guys see?
Wow. Okay. All right. Hang on. All right. I'm
I'm
gonna.
gonna try to
I'm gonna.
attack with it.
I'm gonna kick you out real quick, and then I'll just restart it. Got it?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Tell me when to join.
Load campaign. Okay, I'm reloading it.
Okay.
So mine should be up in a second. And then before you guys jump on, I'm just going to test it real quick and see if it's screwed up or not. Okay. Now. I think it's back. So jump back in. It's still not working, but yours looks looking better.
Dude.
Yeah, I've got a few errors. Everything pops up and it starts like moving again.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so maybe I'll try and see what's going on and see if I think those tables the same as ours. I'll tell you what the error. You need help if I tell you what the error is.
Yeah, what's the errors say?
Okay, so okay, complete block question mark. Okay.
Yeah.
So I've loaded up my computer.
I like this font better.
What's that?
I actually like it a lot better. It's like easier to read for some reason, even though nothing's changed really.
Okay. Did I do that bad too?
Yep, my stuff's fixed.
Yeah, yours
Did you
looks
get
like
the
it.
map loaded in here?
Your
So let me see. Discover spots. Why is this stupid? Am I still here, guys?
yeah, you're here.
Okay. It doesn't want to show me. If I complete block, it gives me a
Okay. All right. It's still. I'll have to figure out the other thing later with the why it's failing to actually hit. So we'll see what we can do there. But it did fix the other issues that we were having. So, all right. Uh, Arian, it is still your turn.
Yep. All right. Well, I will, like I said, I will target Mr. Four there. Let's see. Okay. And then I will attack him with my combo of poison using my right hand. So let me find the buttons to select. And I see what you say.
Yeah. So 13 on it. Does not hit.
Okay. Then it would just be a base roll that is with my left hand. So
Okay.
I'm going to use my basically my just my bonus action to attack with my left hand, and that doesn't hit either. So
Okay.
all right, and I scream over to Bruno, "Taste their bats!" And I like miss both times. Just swing and a miss, swing and a miss.
Bruno's guy.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So 8 is going to fly over here now. And it's going to try to attack Bruna. That one was close. Okay. All right. And then 9. Wherever 9 is. 9 is dead. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one he ate. Okay. And then, all right. This one's going to run. And then that's his turn. That's it. And another guard drake hits the gate and starts slamming against the gate.
That's not good.
All right. I think this one's also gone. Yes. Okay. All right. And then, all right, this one. Okay. That's not cool. It's just 1D. Oh, there it is. Okay. I found it. All right. Why doesn't it? Okay. Okay. All right. The winged cobalt falls to the ground and just like falls to the ground. Um. Okay. And that is Sturge Seven's turn. Okay, Bruna is back to you. Yes. Nice. Okay. All right. Okay. So Direwolf. He's going to try to attack this one. 2. Okay. So this one he also bites and just, you know, just disappears immediately, and it's gone. And I'm going to. That's 2, so that's the wrong one. Okay, and that's his turn. All right, Cobalt 3. Cobalt 3 is going to try to attack the. Since the winged Cobalt is dead, he's going to try to attack the 7. So he starts hitting it wildly with his dagger, plunging it into um, the winged Cobalt. However, he misses every time. So he's just stabbing the dead Cobalt. All right. Cobalt 2 is going to do the same thing. They're both just screaming. This one actually does hit it. Um, which, that was the wrong, but he does deal 4 damage to it. Okay. So it kills it. All right. Okay. Where is the... effects? Where's it at? There it is. Effects. Right there. All right. There we go. Okay, and that's his turn. So let's see. Young Drake starts slamming against the gate, harder and harder and harder. Okay, but the gate's holding firm, so cool. All right, that's cool. All right. Um. Okay. Sturge 5. The assault against Bruna. Let's see. You killed 5, so that one's down. Drake number 2 or 3, I guess. Sorry. Drake number 3 is slamming against the gate, and the gate begins to crack. All right. 1 is going to attack Bruna again. He does hit. And he attaches himself to you. So the only way to get him off is a strength check, basically. No, on your turn. So... okay. All right. All right. 10 is going to try to attack you as well, Bruno. He also hits. And he attaches to you. All right. Cobalt 4. Cobalt 4 is just still running. And he's going to stop right there, actually. All right. Okay. 4. 4 is attacking Orion. Or Arian. How do you pronounce your name? I never knew. Orion. Okay. All right. That's a miss, right? You have a 15. Okay. He misses. So, Orion, is your turn.
All right. Same scenario. I'm gonna go with the funnel at number 4 here.
Okay.
Nice.
You hit. You definitely hit them.
It's so sad that heal
You instantly explode it, technically. So,
See? I'm done with you. And then I'm gonna attack Surge 5.
hold on. Which one's 5? That one's dead.
Oh, that one's dead.
Yep.
Nice. Well then I'm gonna move and then target this guy and untarget that guy.
Yep.
Surge 1. Wait, which one's attached to Bruna?
Sturge 1. Uh, which it's 1 and 10 is what it is.
Okay.
And and the only way you can do it, you can attack it. If you attack one of the ones that's on Bruna, you can attack it, but Bruna takes damage as well.
Yeah, I'm not about
So
that.
the only way to remove it is to pull it off, basically.
Which I can't do that as a bonus action, so
So 8 is not attached.
because it takes an action to help yourself.
Right.
All right. Well, I'll be here for next turn, and I'll be off mic for just a second.
Okay. All right, Bruna. Hmm. It should have advantaged. There's some glitches, man. Things aren't working.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. All right. Well, unfortunately, the advantage hits. So, all right. So he attaches himself to you as well now. You've you've got 3 of them attached to you at this point, sucking blood.
Can I call 2 more wounds for each arm?
I would probably have you roll a dexterity and a strength check. If you fail either one of those, then I would say you don't get them. Either one of them, none. Um. All right, Cobalt 1. He's gonna run over here like this too. All right, Drake 1. The fence breaks. And that's his turn. All right, 7 is dead. Bruna takes damage and is dying.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's all 3 of them giving you that damage.
Okay, so I can't damage, right?
No, you can't because you're dying at this point.
So how strong is my gun strength? Can you
Real strength, real strong.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a strength of 17.
Can I call am I still like conscious or not?
Uh, well, I mean, that automatically just takes, as soon as like auto. But yeah, I would say like you have
Yeah, you
a
go.
split second before it happens.
Yeah.
So I called cocaine.
All right. Kane is going to run over. And he's going to try to rip off 10. All right. And he fails. Only because he rolls a nat 1. He just licks it because it tastes good.
He's like, I'm getting full.
All right. Cobalt 3 is moving this way as well. Cobalt 2 is going to move this way. And Drake 2 is going to run out.
Yeah. I heard him. That's what
Okay. Yeah, Brad died. The Drakes are loose. All right. All right. The Drake attacks Cobalt number 2. He first tries to bite him, which hits. He bites Cobalt 2 and kills him instantly. Yes. At this point, this guy's very, very dead. All right, Sturge 5 is unconscious. Gark Drake number 3 comes running out and attacks Cobalt 4. First trying to bite him and misses, and then tries to hit him with his tail and misses. All right. Sturge 1 is just going to continue sucking on Bruno. Surge 10 is going to do the same. And Cobalt 4 is going to try to lasso the Drake. Okay. Cobalt 4 has attempted to lasso the Drake and has lassoed the Drake. Okay.
Fight's not over yet, though.
This one is down. Arian, it is your turn. There are three. There are 3 attached to Bruna, and that's it. That's all that's alive.
I can't take 3 off. Alright, well. What's our Sturge 8? And I'm gonna try to yank on Sturge 8 because he's strength saving through, correct?
Yes.
It's a saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Alright. 0 pluses.
Okay. You uh, successfully pull it off, and you're holding it in your hand.
I'm holding it in my hand. Does that mean I get advantage on it?
Yes. It's not working. The advantage button isn't, but you can click and see. Yeah, you can just roll it twice.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack it because usually doing a saving throw or something like that requires an action to see it. So I'm gonna do
Oh, it worked.
okay. So an 11 that doesn't hit. So I have a Sturge in my hand.
Yes, you do. Flopping around. But that also means that it is grappled, technically.
Yep, which it can do a contesting strength throw, but I have advantage on because it's a small creature.
Yep.
But hey, he can still attack me, just so you know. So if he doesn't want to get away from me, he just wants to attack me, then he can attack me.
Which one did you pull off?
I pulled off 8.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's all I can do.
All right. Sturge 8
What a coinkity.
is going to try to attack you. But misses miserably because he's in your hand.
He's grappled.
All right. All right. Cobalt 1 is going to try to attempt to lasso Drake number 1 or 2. He's going to try to grapple number 2.
Did Bruno get down last turn?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Has
So you have 3 saving throws that you can be throwing on your turn.
All right.
Until you're actually dead.
Cobalt number 1 ended up lassoing himself, and he's completely tied up in his own rope.
Great. He's dead next.
Young Drake 1 flies out at Cobalt number 1 and tries to bite him. He misses his bite, but hits him with his tail and kills him.
Oh my god, he is a really
Lumber guys are really strong.
well, you can see like the damage that they do, and they have such which Kamino has like 1 hit points, I guess.
Okay. All right. That one's dead. Bruna does a saving throw with a successful saving throw. So you don't have to do it. It automatically does it, apparently.
Nice.
Kane, are you wanting him to try to yank off another one?
Yes.
Okay. He is going to attempt to get number 10 off of you. He successfully yanks it off of you.
Munch.
And he's going to try to attack it. But he can't. He's just holding it in his mouth. That's his turn. Cobalt 3 is going to try to lasso Drake number 1. And he does not. The rope falls short. Cobalt 2 is dead. Young Drake number 2. Young Drake number 2 runs out.
Which one's last though? Drake number 3?
Drake 3, yeah. And he's going to try to bite Cobalt 3. Instead, he bites himself.
Nat ones.
He takes 2 damage. And so now he's going to try to tail whip him. But he misses. This guy's very, very dead. Sturge 5 is unconscious. And young Drake number 3 is being contained. So he is just not doing anything. He's being contained. All right. Sturge 1 still attached to Bruna, and he's going to stay that way. Sturge 10 is going to try to attack Kane. I don't know his AC. They got him. All right.
Why did that do damage to Bruno?
Because it's still targeting. Dang it. Oh.
I think every 10 hit points over, he fails to save.
Yeah, I'll take it back off. Okay. And then I have to add 6 to Kane. And then I gotta add. And then I gotta add. And then I've got to add the effect, but I gotta make sure I take that off of Bruna and onto Kane. There we go. All right, he's attached to Kane. All right. Cobalt 4 is going to lead the young Drake back down into the pit. Okay. Sturge 4 is unconscious. Arian, it's your turn again. And you're holding one of them in your hand.
So, again, I'm going to try to attack it with my offhand rather than bonus action.
Yep.
With advantage, but no other helps.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Alright. So I attack it, but it is just a straight D4 also. It's also. How much health does it have?
Yeah, hold on. Sorry. Just trying to take care of one thing. Okay. All right. The damage, yeah, you killed it.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Then, Sturge 1, I'm going to try to grapple it.
Okay.
I'm going to try to beat it off of it.
Okay.
So I have no bonuses. I didn't mean to have advantage. You can take the 8 if you want. Did it even roll?
No.
Oh, yeah.
It just, I guess it's a 16. Okay. Go ahead. It's a 16. It's fine. You get it. You get it off of there.
Alright. Alright, well. Now I have that in my hand. That's the end of that.
That's the end of that. Okay.
Pass turn.
All right. Now, hold on. Let me get the effects off of him right now. So that quits rolling that on him. Okay. All right. That's off of him now. Okay. All right. Cobalt 1 is dead. Young Drake 1 immediately turns around and runs over to try to kill Cobalt 3. And kills Cobalt 3 with no problem at all. Okay. That's his turn. Bruna, it's your turn. It didn't roll for you, so you're going to have to roll a death saving throw. Um, it is on your front page, which is just right on the bottom on the main page. It says death saves. Success! You have 2. And you still have 3 fails, so. Alright. He's going to try to rip this sucker off of him. It attached to him. Alright, he rips it off of him. And he's going to try to bite it. He does. And he kills it. So he shook it all over the place and killed it. Alright, and his movement is just going to be him turning around to face and see what the drakes are doing. Because nobody's told him to, like, do anything. He's just looking over there. So. Alright, Cobalt 3 is... Cobalt 3 is dead, but for some reason it doesn't show that. Alright. Cobalt 2... Okay, let me just add this. There we go. And then, alright. He's dead. Drake 2. What is his movement? 30 feet. Drake 2 is going to charge at Kane. He's going to try to bite him. He does hit. And then he's going to try to hit him with his tail. And he does hit. Okay. That kobold is very dead. It's just... I've not taken the things off of him. He's dead, so it's fine. Alright. Dead. Yundrake 3 is calm. And down in the... back in the basement. He's calm. Alright. 1 is still alive, or did you kill it yet? You have it. Okay, so it's in your hand. Okay, it's going to try to attack you. And it does. Why did it attack itself? Alright, now it's going to... It's going to... I don't know why it was doing that. Okay. Anyway, it's a ant. It's going to leave, shut the kind of fix the gate back a little bit. He's going to run up here and he's going to try to lasso Drake number one. Successful.
Almost like that. Killed by the drinks, and he's just like, I don't care. Freaking roll that game. You know they kill me if I didn't do it.
Okay. It's back to Orient. There's the damage that it's dealing to you because of the attachment.
Oh my god, instantly heavy. Alright.
Not hard to kill. Make it huge, like just like boom, dead. And flat 4 damage. Usually heavies like 4 damage all in. Just pow.
Okay. Targeting Surge 1.
Are you going to try to pull? Are you going to try to first?
Yeah.
All right.
This is a strength saving, right?
Correct.
Oh, it failed us. Yep. I knew it. Alright. So instead of worrying about me, I'm gonna pop a potion.
You could try to bludgeon it, like slam it against the ground with your attack if you wanted to.
But doesn't that hurt me?
Not if you bludgeoned. Like not like if you, because it's in your hand. Remember, so like you can squeeze it to death if you wanted to. It's still in your hand. It's just attached. It's just if you were hitting another, like if you were hitting Bruna, there's just no way of like not hitting it, unless you're just like, like. But with you, you have it in its hand, in your hand. You're not gonna stab yourself. You could like smash it against a rock if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you can drink a health potion too, but
Yeah.
it's up to you.
So much damage. Like the Drake was taking a bite. Alright, I'm gonna. The problem comes down to is if I don't drink a health potion, right? If I don't drink a health potion, I
Could die.
will die next time. So I'm gonna pop a health potion. Alright. So
And there is a charging Drake coming at you.
I'll not negate it. Okay, I swear that I had 2 potions of healing.
You do. Yeah, you did because you took them last week out of the thing.
It says on card.
Switch to different weapons.
Oh,
Well,
be- because one is the. Here's why. You have one of those old potions that just says potion, and then
One actual health potion.
well, you had two because you pulled two out. So I just changed that for you. But you do have technically have three.
yeah,
There's
that's what I thought. I had the normal potion that's like I got it like semi appraised,
yep,
and they said that it might be more effective than I think it is.
right.
And then I got, and then that's what I said. I thought for sure I got two, but
And
I don't remember ever
Brad
getting.
actually has one of those old potions too.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna pop just a normal health potion, so I'm gonna go back down to one, and this time I'm gonna only have one,
Okay.
and that's a boot.
2d4 plus 2. Yep. Plus 2. So,
7.
7.
Yep. So then put that to my main page.
So,
And
okay.
all right, and then that's all I can do. So, well, Bruno, this is not going how I planned. Luckily, you're saving your death throws, so that's awesome. But that
My
turn
soul.
was supposed to, yeah, that turn was supposed to be me giving you a health boost.
All right. 8 is 8 is dead, right? Yes. I
He's dead in some form.
okay.
Yeah, young Drake's turn.
Okay.
Dodge, Kane, dodge.
He's lassoed,
All right.
or he's at least disengaged. Yeah, no, he's not the one. He's the one that's lassoed.
He is lassoed, so he's just kind of resisting a little bit the lasso, but that's about it. All right, Bruna, it's your turn. Roll a death saving throw.
Oh, you almost did.
All right,
All right, so that's his third
yep,
try.
that's his third. He's rolled all three.
Okay, so he stabilized. He's still unconscious, I believe,
Yes, he's still unconscious.
but he goes to 1 hit point.
Yep, he has 1 hit point.
There's literally a dragon sitting 10 feet away from me.
You're unconscious with 1 hit point. Okay. All right, direwolf puppy. Shouldn't have had that because he killed it. So I'm going to add that back. Okay.
Dang, if I was a true gamer, I would have held my hand off the beginning to fight this stupid thing.
All right.
That would have been kind of silly.
Kane howls. And yes. Yes.
Instant. Just oh, thank God. All right, now get this stupid thing off me.
All right. Now, okay, he is going to bite the Drake. And he gets advantage. Okay. So I don't know why it did that all of a sudden. So I'm just going to do this and see what happens. All right. So he gets a 16. Okay. Let's see what this Drake is.
I think I'm hitting or something hitting at like a 14. I don't know if that's too close though.
That hits. It is a. All right.
Heck yeah.
Okay. All right. He hits him and
Save for young drag versus the success. All right, so he's saved the knockdown.
okay. So he saved. Okay. That's his turn. Cobalt 3
Dying.
died. Dying.
Yep.
That's the one. He's going to try to attack Kane again.
Dodge, Kane, dodge. No.
He bites him.
What? Oh, that's the Sturge.
The Sturge.
Scared me, bro.
I
Why is he targeting one?
don't know. He's not now. All right. unkill it. I thought you killed it. No, you're still waiting. All right, unkill it. Yes. And it is not unconscious. There we go. All right. And he's going to try to hit him with his tail. That does not hit. So. Okay. That guy's very dead.
Why is he still have that?
Um,
Why did it do the damage to him again? The status should be on me.
the Sturge really wants to die, okay?
Dude.
He's just going to stay attached to you.
Yeah, because they don't do anything on your turn. It's a status effect on my turn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. 4 is going to lead Drake 1 back into the pen.
Hold up, steady.
Okay. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3. And he's going to come back out, shut the gate, and he's going to make it to there.
Luckily, it's a lot quieter now because I have a Sturge with me.
The one person.
Okay. All right. Sturge 4. Orion takes heavy damage, but it's your turn.
This one's only 5 now. Alright. So, I'm going to give Bruna a health potion. Should wake him up.
You could try the old potion too, if you would like to.
I think it's probably worth it to try the old potion. Yeah, for real. So I'm gonna try to do the old potion.
Okay.
So I'm gonna find its stats out of my sheet. So I have 0 old potions.
All right.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this.
Bruna, if you would roll a 2d8 plus 2.
2d8 plus 2.
Yep.
Could be a moot point. Actually, I'm just gonna keep the damage at this point. 10's not bad, man.
All right.
That's the max you can get for a regular health potion.
As you're drinking it, the red liquid shimmers and glimmers, and it heals you for 10 points.
300 points. Beefcake. Welcome back to the game.
Yes.
Reaper.
My axe. Be like, what happened?
And then as my can't bonus action attack, can I? Probably not.
The one string is still attached to it.
You could try to bonus action slam it against the ground.
That would just be a base roll, probably.
Oh, nice.
You do slam it against the ground.
Alright, well this is improvised, so is this just a straight, like, D4, or what is this?
Yeah, d4.
Come on, money.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And you kill it.
Just bam! Alright, I look at Bruna, and I'm like, get behind Cade. And I have movement speed, so I'm gonna go ahead and get behind Cade. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to stay where I am and pull out a rope, which I think I have. I have clothes.
All right, dead search, unconscious cobalt, happy tappy Drake.
Happy, happy Drake.
Okay. So
Let's see who else.
I wanted to get something with like a gold so so I should go one time
Nope.
Drake.
He will one time you. 100%. Easy.
So if you step back, I could throw my throwing knife at him.
I don't know, like, if you're saying this in game kind of thing. I say bad guy. I don't know if you should do that. Attracting attention might be a bad idea.
We'll go with strength. Let's see.
All right. Okay, direwolf puppy. I'm gonna quit rolling the damage. I'm just yeah, because I'm tired of doing that with advantage, and I'm just gonna +5 to that. So
What? Who rolled a 3 and a 2 on a critical? Like, yeah, there's no way that hits. 8. Yeah, 8 does not hit.
it doesn't. It doesn't hit.
Huh.
Where's the cobalt? Where's the
All
cobalt
right,
at?
he's gonna try to attack.
Wait, are we still going with cobalt 4?
No, sure didn't. That misses, and the tail swipe.
He's running.
That misses. Very, very dead winged cobalt. I mean, he's very dead at this point.
He's
Just
so freaking dead.
um.
Yep, here's the issue.
All right, so cobalt. And he's right there, but I don't want to be on top. Let's see, what's his lasso? Oh, he can try. Okay, he's going to try to lasso it.
Yeah. Yeah, he does have advantage because he's flanking.
He got it.
Oh my god.
He got it. All right, little cobalt swings and gets his rope around the Drake, and you can see that he's visibly tired and that he's shaking.
Yeah, I would be too. As I am. Down to nearly 9 hit points.
Can I help him?
Yeah, I mean, you can try to help him if you'd like.
Okay.
Um, just a
Strength.
strength, yeah, a strength check.
Damn it.
Oh my god, where's that strength?
you, you don't even, you can't even lift your leg. You're just like, I'm so tired.
Strength.
Kind of makes sense actually a little bit. You have no blood, so you're just like, ugh.
Oh my god. Need some milk.
Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah, he's gonna drag him back. So, um, but it's got to be like we'll just skip through. What do you guys? Unless you guys want to do something on your turn there.
No, I want to cobalt.
Yeah, he's successful in getting him back. So
It's. I'm gonna kind of follow that lead, and I'll bring food back.
okay, he's back out.
Okay. I am gonna be brave, even though I want to be just like static. Um, but I am going to pull out a gold coin. So I'm at 626 right now. I'm gonna go to 625 gold coins,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hand it to the kobold, and I say, "A job well done. Job well done." And I tell him to follow me. I tell the kobold to follow me, and I kind of whistle to them, Cade. And I'm gonna go right here, which I know all these kobolds in here
Right.
will
Yes.
follow me, so we don't have to put them all in.
Okay.
But then with Cobalt 4 there, I'm gonna be like, in your little hierarchy that you got going on here, this is your new leader. This is your new leader. He single-handedly got all of the guards killed while all of his companions died in front of him. This is your new leader.
He
And I immediately go, get him food and drink now.
you see a visible smile, and he's like, "Ah, thank you, massa. I so appreciate this." And the rest of them are all kind of grumbling under their breath.
Uh huh.
You can you can hear the other one. It's like, yeah, brown noser, all this kind of stuff. Kind of just grumbling through the ranks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
One of them like brings over a half-eaten rat and throws it at his foot.
I whip out, whip out my comma, whip it out, and I bolt over him, bonus action dash, pissed, run behind him, and I don't grapple him. I don't do anything, but I whip it out and I just have it just. I mean, probably I'd say about 6 inches to his head. I mean, he can back up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's not like I
yeah.
can attack him. I'm not trying to. What I'm saying is, I'm not trying to push or roll.
Right, right, yeah.
Anyway, and I say, "You do that again, and it will be your head."
And he's just like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And of course, and I kind of gesture toward Cobalt number 4. I say, of course, he is not above any of us, but you will treat this man with respect. Anyway, so with that, I pull out some jerky as well, and I hand it to Cobalt 4, since the pitiful rat that he gave me to him. Okay, so jerky is measured in pounds, right?
Right,
So I don't give him a pound of jerky.
right. So we just don't mark anything off. It's just you give him some.
Okay. Anyway, with that, I tell Cobalt 4 to follow along, and as we head back up here, I hand him the leather that I threat Bruna, but I must have missed just because it's on the ground underneath me. So I pick it up and I hand it to it, dust it off, and I hand it to Cobalt 4, and that's that.
Okay. All right.
that. So now he's got. I'm gonna remove that from my thing. I'm gonna take away. So I instead of 5, I have 4. Oh god, he's got number 2 cards by technically. That's amazing. With that, I I hand it to him, and I say a little tidbit of advice. Wear this at all times. One, two. I would gather these sturges up, and I'd cook them for your companions. You get respect among the ranks, and even though I said that you were their leader, they might not respect it. So, if you cook these sturges up, I'm sure they'll like you a little more. And with that, I just kind of like, again, kind of give him a slight nod of respect, and I leave him uh, to be as
Okay.
I start walking out.
Okay.
I give him a nod back as well.
As I'm walking away as well, though, before I enter this campground, I say, do heed my words and cook up these sturges for the rest of them.
He's like, okay, yes, I will do that. And he starts to like pick them up and starts to eat them raw a little bit, but
I mean, they are good ones. Alright, yeah.
All right. As soon as we're kind of out of his earshot, I'm going to turn to him and go, that was a great mistake. I told you. Good job.
Thank you, and you as well. You did put a lot of damage.
Lead on, Mr. President.
I I I nod toward the guy, like I said, out of earshot, and I kind of lower my voice, and I say, I did that. Gave him a little bit of respect for 2 reasons. And I say, one, because he did do a good job. But two, gets his mind off the fact that we completely failed
Yes,
in heeding their advice.
you did a great mistake there.
So now,
Plus, he might be on our side, right?
yeah, yeah, it's kind of like that game Shadow of Mordor. We're putting people into the hierarchy.
Right.
We'll go to war, and I'll be like, "This is my kobold."
Yeah. Well, maybe they'll have a big stomach.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right.
All right.
Back where we were sitting, or do you want to keep going?
Um. Yeah, I don't think I'm at a good enough health to be able to uh, go further in this cave because I have no idea what's in here. So,
Right. Yeah.
sadly enough, we probably shouldn't already go back. Yeah,
All right.
dangerous expedition.
Yeah.
Dangerous expedition.
That was not fun.
No, but next time,
Hope I wouldn't have
yeah,
tripped and fell.
are you gonna search for stuff or no?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Any of the kobolds and
Okay, I already put it in the party sheet, so I was hoping you would say that, but I put it in there. So you find 704 copper pieces, 152 silver pieces, and 38 gold pieces. You also find a bone amulet, a 4 daggers, an ivory amulet, a ruined spear, a 4 slings, 1 soapstone amulet, and 1 wooden amulet.
I'll even carry the amulets because they're mine.
yeah.
And I've got it all in the party sheet.
I don't have a sling, and how heavy are the slings? Yeah, very heavy.
The slings are um, Not even gotta wait.
That's it. All right, I'll take a sip just because.
There's 0 pounds. Um, point 0.2 on the amulets. The spear, um, the blade of the spear is severely pitted on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I took one of the sips.
Okay, and so you don't want the ruined spear.
No.
I'm gonna pick it up though, and I'm gonna. Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't try and actually pick it up, but I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna hand it to the kobold.
Oh, okay.
Hand a dagger, and I'm gonna say, versatile weapons is also fantastic. And I say, but keep it up with that lasso. Um,
By by giving him that, um, he's just very grateful, and he looks at you and he's like, he goes, "Thank you, Smasson. My name is Dov."
dog. All right. Here
And
we go. I got you.
you kind of remember that Dov was the one that they were going to eat in the other room.
That's awesome.
And then he kind of points over to a very dark corner over here, and he's like really quiet. He goes, "Shh, don't be mad at me, Massa, but look at the corner over there." And when you go over there, you see a large dragon egg tucked away with straw on top of it.
Sweet. I'm gonna whisper a few, into my hornet mouth. We need to take this for safety.
Yeah, we can't move the dog. Well,
It's
I mean, if
it's almost it's about to hatch. So,
yeah. So
well, actually, hold on.
if
This one is not about to hatch. This is one that they've missed, actually.
it's
This
not about to hatch.
this one's one that somebody hid. And it is not it's one of the ones that they've left that they didn't purposely leave behind.
They didn't purposely leave behind. I wonder who hid it. That Chris Hogan.
Dragon egg? Interesting. Relatively
Yeah.
relatively smell.
Dude, dragons are not common. Yeah. And
Every tank in Ep5 has found one.
that's awesome.
Crazy.
Anyway, I'm sure it is immortalized, if you will, because of it being just yeah, being kept like somebody if somebody's gonna hide it, probably would. But go through all that trouble. Anyway, I look at Dove and I say, say, do you happen to know who hid this one?
Um he looks at you and he kind of looks around. He's like, "Can I trust you?"
Yes, we our bond is forged on confidence.
I take it, Massa. I try to hide here.
I commend you, and I appreciate you telling me. Um,
Please don't hurt me. I didn't mean to do anything. I
oh, you're fine.
I thought it was so pretty.
It is pretty.
Good. We must stick it back though.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So you asked what it looks like, and
Yeah.
it's very black with like almost. It's got like scales on it, and it's got like little. Um, I don't know what to call it, but basically like kind of little speckles of blue all over the scales.
Um, I could start a fire here, but that's necessary. And
I believe there's torches and stuff like that all around, right?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, or else we wouldn't see.
sweet, sweet. All right, so I'm gonna call camp and call this time to rest.
All right, he runs over, and you're gonna rest there, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And let's see.
I'm gonna cover up that thing with straw, and um,
I agree.
yeah, and I tell Dove to get a dog. Sorry, Dove to get um situated, and I'm gonna help him build a little fire, probably in I'm gonna put my character where I want it, but like probably in this area over here, way back. Um, and I'm gonna help collect some of the sturges as well to cook. Um,
I'll help too after I make my bed.
yeah, I'm gonna set up my bed as well. But Bruna, if you will, because I don't want any other kobolds coming up here, because I want Dove to be Dove to be I want him to take credit for it, right? So I want to be like back away from this while I actually set up a little campfire. But I don't want any other kobolds coming up. You can just stay at the top and just make sure nobody comes up here.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'll call camp just in case.
heck yeah. And like you don't have to like kill anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
This is right.
yeah.
It's not
Anyway,
safe.
yeah,
Wild right now, so
yeah. And so then we'll cook up some of the sturges and maybe a little bit of cobalt, and we'll make a little stew because I got some water. I got 5 gallons of water, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove one of that,
Okay.
that bowl,
Making
that
stew.
bowl,
Okay.
and then yeah,
great water material.
and there's enough meat in there. You know, I have some cheese. I got some cheese. I'll boil that stew down a little bit, and I'll kind of make more of like a chili.
Dude, this sounds delicious.
It's just
it's gonna be a chili and cheese and Bruna's blood. So
yeah, and Bruno's blood. You're not eating this. You're not eating this. But I will drop that cheese in there though. So we get rid of some poundage.
Bruna's like, wow, this tastes funny.
Yeah, this tastes like shit. Anyway, let's make some really thick, just clumpy, stringy bat meat, but there's cheese in it. So anyway, and then I tell
Donald, yeah.
yeah, I tell Dov to go distribute it among, and I'm gonna follow him, but I'm gonna follow him from a ways back. So because you can't trust Look, I will kill you. I will kill you if you kill somebody that I have killed. This is strictly on me.
Okay.
Anyway, with that, like I said, I follow him just a little bit, just to make sure he carries out what I told him.
Yep. While you guys were making stew, he was telling you stories of pulling three young drakes back into their pens and how how his muscles ripple like Hercules.
Curb.
So when he gets that all done, we'll go back to where the car, and sort of laughed at him for that, and then return to our, and he'd be like, when we get back in the tavern, we'll know what to do. We're saved by one kobold who led 3 drakes into the run into a cave.
Caused no one in the right mind is going to
We'll have those stories from there.
That was good.
When they settle down and they become friends.
Yep. How do the other kobolds react whenever Elvin's dog gets some food?
Uh, they're actually really excited and happy, but they're sneering at him, making sneers at him, like, I guess we don't eat you now. That's just because
Yeah,
that's
that was the
yep.
running thing. Well, can't do too much. It's a work in progress. There's no way to earn everybody's respect or just will they.
No.
But I don't interfere with that because I don't want them to see me really. So just kind of listening in. Yeah, because if I were to jump in and protect him again, then it would be probably more detrimental. You know what I'm saying?
Just okay. Are you resting here then?
Yeah, but I'm gonna stay awake for a little bit. I'm Elven, like elves.
Short rest or long rest?
Yeah, long rest. We gotta heal up. But also, found this. Right?
All right. So um, if you stay up on the first watch and
Hmm?
everything, good stuff.
Huh.
I'll stay up on the second watch and make sure everything goes smooth.
Yep. Like I said, elves don't need as much sleep as other people do.
Other
Yeah. You tend like we just took a rest and we fought, right? And so, I mean, even though that was fast, it takes a lot of energy. But um, a long rest doesn't necessarily mean that you're sleeping the whole time.
Yep. Okay, so while you're sleep, nothing's actually going to happen while you're sleeping. I'm just going to give you a heads up. But one thing that could have really helped tonight, but we forgot to do, is you guys leveled up last time, and we forgot to actually level up.
That would have added so much emotional moments of hilarity.
Well, maybe we can get together sometime and just level up before you do the next run.
Yeah. So what are you doing tomorrow?
I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
I'm doing nothing tomorrow.
You fine tomorrow? I know
Yeah.
that's July 2nd, and there's like nobody should. We don't have to do it tomorrow
Tomorrow
night. We can do it.
tomorrow night I'm doing fireworks at the lake, so that's the only thing I got to do.
Yeah, and tomorrow night I'm going.
Yep.
I'm going to John's. I'm trying to get some magic cards. So
Okay.
You guys can do whatever we do tomorrow.
yeah, that'd be great.
And then I'll also try to fix this stupid interface that's going on. That's dumb.
As long as you don't take extra time doing giant animations.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, wait a minute. I probably can't freaking play.
Yeah.
It took 13 years for me to download that thing.
thank you everyone for watching. Once again, hope you enjoyed, and we'll pick this back up next week.